Okay, we're back. And not much has changed other than location. Well, a few things have changed. After, let's see, game crashed after I finished the last recording. I started it again. Game crashed, which pisses me right the fuck off because it crashed straight to desktop. I don't mind if it freezes in there, little prompt that says should have sent or don't send error report. I don't mind that because at least the program's still open when that fucking happens. Anyway, I think the game's bloomin' bugged, or at least this version of the game's freaking bugged. Of course it's bugged. They did a major update that changed a lot of things. Yeah. Anyway, holy crap, don't I already have one of those? Yeah, fuck it. Moving on then. This is where I ended up, by the way. What else happened? Let's see, the last recording after I stopped and started again. Still in the area, explored it a little bit. Went to the rendezvous points. Let the fellas live. I told them where to get their reward. What else? Went through. I actually spared them. I said a neutral thing instead of a light side or dark side. But okay, let's move on.
Agent, we received a small gift from the diplomatic service in appreciation of a package of wine, meat and breadfruit, all imported from the colony worlds. Not inexpensive, and a bit extravagant during wartime.
The diplomatic service must be happy with you.
Maybe, but we'd rather they treated us as one of their own, not as a foreigner. In the meantime, you're welcome to help yourself. We may as well enjoy the taste.
Yes, let's enjoy the taste of progress.
I am truly honored to serve such a personage as you, Master. History will remember your name.
I used the holo terminal.
What's going on, Ensign?
Sir, Dr. Loken's been filling in the gaps in my education. Here's what puzzles me. I've always been taught to respect the chain of command, and yet you... How does anyone control a field agent?
You're really perturbed by this. Are you that used?
Yes, I am. And I don't think that's a bad thing. The Empire expects its operatives to make command decisions from the front line. That doesn't work.
Eventually, you stop relying on your handbook and you put the good of the Empire first.
I was hoping for something more concrete. I don't want to do wrong, sir. My father ignored an edict from the Sith, and instead of facing his punishment, he ran. I won't repeat his mistake.
What did your father do?
I'd rather not discuss it. I'll stop trouble.
Fantastic. Moving on then.
This is Cypher 9 to headquarters. Stand by for databank upload.
Watcher 3 here, standing by.
I have no loyalty to my former masters, and I will transmit my information, but the result will not save you. They planted me in Belsavis as a guardian, not as a collector of their secrets.
The man in the Kulto tank said your databanks would lead us to the enemy. Maybe you don't realize what you have.
I'm receiving, sir. The data formatting is unusual, but I found a log. Visitations to the Mega Security Ward. Technology inventories. Not much on its own, but it could be a way to verify or disprove anything else we've learned.
Cypher, something hit us from the docking bay.
I shall observe your investigation with interest.
The fuck wasn't it? I wasn't moving. Big nose. I think I've got a big nose, not big as in human. I think the end is rounded. Yeah. Also, I got a whole bunch of whiteheads and I don't know how to remove them. Yeah, huh? What's the time? Oh, an hour, maybe an hour and a half, my dinner. Did I tell you I got a whole bunch of coke? I've got a lovely bunch of coke. They all standing in a row. Big one, small one, some as big as your head. Yeah, I don't know. I keep on muddling up the next part. By muddling, I mean the fellow who sung it, I didn't understand any of it. Well, it took me a few times to listen to actually get what he was saying. Kind of like another game I played. You ever happen to you when you ever play a game and for some reason you have no idea what the thing is? What is this? Possible test. Where do I know their name from?
I am Pashan Cortez, scion of House Cortez and heir to Baron Payer, sword of the castle lands of Alderaan.
Pashon?
I seek vengeance. You are responsible for my house's ruin. You, who pretended to be our ally.
I didn't turn your mother into a terrorist, and I didn't kill her. I left your father as an ally.
Listen to her, Pashon. We've known your family for a long time.
You are a joiner and an abomination. You almost got away, but a friend told me how to find you. Now you die.
Increasing combat pheromones.
Oh, they actually numbered. Oh, I bet you it was that douche hunter fella.
Your crimes are many, and your victims are gathering. We know your name, and we will come.
Isn't that sweet?
Sir, Scanner's picked up blaster fire. Is everything all right?
You let an assassin simply walk on board?
He had authorization from House Thal. Apparently, we should have checked more closely. Shallow breathing. Anything in particular you want done with him?
I want him interrogated, then put on trial.
Understood, sir. Clean this up and move out.
The best spy I ever knew lost his anonymity at his daughter's wedding. A holocam caught him by accident. He was dead a week later. We counted 42 suspects. We'd better find your enemies soon.
All of my enemies now know my name. Wait, yep, this way. God, it is hot. I mean, it's freaking hot. Oh my God.
I am truly honored to serve such a personage as you, Master. History will remember your name.
Cypher. Station security reported what happened. The conspirators know who you are. They must have your full record. And they're recruiting your enemies.
If my identity goes public, I'll be hunted through half the galaxy.
I know. Oh, hold on. Transferring you to Keeper.
Apologies for the interruption, but we have a new lead. Watchers 6, 7, and 9 have been searching HoloNet records for conspirator activity. 3 billion lines of communication routing sequences and credit transfer verifications. They found traces of a holoconference held 6 months ago between Hunter and parties unknown.
Could he have been reporting to...
That is my hope. Unfortunately, this is only a record of the call, not the call itself. Even the Empire can't store every bit of data that crosses the holonet. A holonet archive does exist, however. The Titan Rings, a massive self-maintaining repository of all galactic communications.
What are the Titan...
About a century ago, an entrepreneur cyberformed the Titan IV moon into an enormous databank designed to listen and record. It was operated by droids and protected by mercenary contract. Like all archives, it ran out of space. Thus, the Titan Rings, a fleet of wrecked starships salvaged for the purpose of data storage. They orbit the moon, still recording, still protected by the mercenaries.
Damn, man, haven't they ever thought of compression? You know, once a file gets too big, or once a database gets too big, you compress it down and store it away.
Setting course for the...
The conspirators' recording is located in Archive Node 803A, a derelict Imperial transport ruined in the Battle of Drakenwell. Watchers 6, 7, and 9 will guide you once you're aboard.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about her. Why do I get the feeling she's part of the conspiracy? Where is it? Oh, that's what I was gonna do now. That's what I was planning on doing. Just having a little chat.
Sir, I just had a talk with Vector. Not something I do often. When I was a little girl, the only aliens I ever saw were the Cuss City Slate.
There are benefits to a job.
Shame we're not allowed to take... Anyway, I want...
Yep, that's the sad thing being an Imperial agent. Yep. Or being an intelligent...
What can I do
agent
for you,
in general.
Doctor?
Forgive me, but as your sole medical officer, I have to point out... Now, I'll take my share of the blame. I've been preoccupied. Still, the fact that people are trying to kill me does not excuse...
I appreciate your...
says the child to the unstrict parent. But regarding my search, I do have some... I've identified one of the assassins as an operative for Colonel Langor, a man with ties to the Imperial Science Bureau. The Bureau is also the likely origin of the other dead men whose genetic structure had been mutated. Weaponized humans.
What do you mean, weaponized humans?
Military research is the Bureau's purpose. Making humans stronger. Which reminds me, I'm rather curious about a joiner's physiology.
If it won't cause harm, I don't have any objections.
Wonderful. I'll let him know the good news. And...
They didn't look right. Oops. Shit, man, if this ship's got hidden weapons... I know I've said it once before, I'm gonna say it again. If this shit here was real and I had it and had actual weapons, energy weapons and shit like that, oh, I could live off, I can make sure me and my family live off the spoils of it for the remainder of our existence.
What do you have for me?
Encouraging new...
Don Herald, forgive the message, but our emissaries were... Imperial scout ships entered colonies. We could smell the men's fright, but they left in peace.
A long way from assigned treat.
It looks like your work is paying...
So far. We're in touch with the diplomatic service as well. Kilix and Imperials may...
Scorpio. Do we really want to need the damn engine?
I have completed analysis of my restraining codes. Although I cannot leave or cause you direct harm, I'm under no obligation to obey your commands.
In other words, you can't kill me, but I have to watch my back.
That is correct. I intend to proceed with my heuristic directive of self-improvement and intelligence upgrades. Cooperate willingly, and I may spare you pain when I am free.
You expect me to let you become more?
Personal evolution is my primary purpose. This self-iteration is number 973, and there will be more. Do not anger me unnecessarily.
You're forgetting who won our last.
I forget nothing.
Ah. Anyway, let's boogie. It's bounce. You know, when I lived in the garage, things in there, shit that I do not ever remember placing in there. Like, one time I found a fish and chip paper.
This is Watcher 6 to Cipher 9. You have accessed Node 803A of the Titan Rings HoloNet archive. Transmitting mission parameters.
This is Watcher 7. Download data fragments from assigned terminals so you may decrypt and reconstruct the conspirator communication.
This is Watcher 9. You have authorization to terminate anyone who interferes. It is our privilege to work with you.
Do not take this the wrong way, Victor, but I am going to be switching you with my
Goodbye.
temple.
I hope I'm good company.
Oh. God damn it. How was some of the shit still even freaking working? Never gonna be able to get through this without killing this bloody thing. Then. Another one bites the dust.
Accessing first data fragment. Applying preliminary...
Got the call, but make it quick. I don't want to be missed.
93% likelihood speaker is designate.
Proceed with the operation, Cipher 9.
You'll be all right.
Toxic shit shouldn't actually affect George. That's bullshit. Why? Why do I say that? Well, because it's a physical thing. You can get in the gears of the droids and shit. Well, unless they're completely sealed. So I highly doubt that.
Accessing second data fragment. Modifying decryption algorithm.
This will, of course, be my final appearance at these gatherings, but the galaxy I leave behind.
No voice print identification available. Reconstruction incomplete.
Gotta be 4 in total. One on this door, one behind the other one. Yep. Oh, I was gonna say something, but now I can't remember what it was.
Accessing third data fragment. Attempting playback.
My sympathies. With the old man lost, the next enforcer will be difficult to train.
Experiencing data corruption, we will hope the last fragment provides redundancy.
Freaking ninja style. I'm a ninja. I'm a ninja.
Accessing fourth data fragment. Splicing now.
I am here. All is ready.
This is Keeper. Cypher, get out of there. Reinforcements are on the way, and there's nothing more you can do.
You're sure you have the full recording?
Hard to be certain, but we think so. The Watchers will try to reconstruct the holoconference back at headquarters. Come to Drum and Cars as soon as possible, and we'll figure out our next move. Keeper...
Kiss my ass. I mean, if they already see me now, it'll be bad, but... Personal transport. You know, when I first heard about this, when I first heard about this, what the hell is that? Right there on the tip of my tongue. This, hidden society. When I first heard about this hidden society, I thought, oh, that explains everything. But then I remembered they said they had agents on both sides. Which made me suspect one of them, an agent, at least somebody I know is an agent for them. Do they call it the Star Cabal? The Cabal. Cabal. Who's Cabal you're thinking of? Who's... It's a person. Star... Nope. 2 Tiberian Sun. God, I hope they actually make another Command & Conquer game. They're originally going to make sequels to Generals, but... sequel to Generals, but they cancelled it. I wish they'd make another... sequel to Tiberian Twilight, because that game kind of sucked. How did it suck? Well, they went a new way. The crawlers and shit. And while I admit the crawlers were cool, they completely did away with the previous games. You are blind, shit. Yep, something's definitely wrong. It's not my computer. I mean, I like to think about my computer's not the best, but I guess it's just the bugs that need to be worked out. Shit needs to be streamlined and all that. Wait, before I go in. Take your time. Stop. Walk down. Wait, where is it? Oh, fantastic. I got about 2 hours left. You know, my Imperial character...
Always go for the quick and silent kill.
Shut up. My Imperial agent character actually managed to...
This concludes our business.
Actually managed to get these 2 extra abilities. Noxious Knives and Toxic Haze. And my Imperial character, my Sith Inquisitor, the one who lost the Force Lightning because of Sith Incessant, thing in the ass. I forgot where I was going with this.
Utilize fractal thought pattern 27. Reanalyze.
Come in. They're reconstructing the Conspirators Holoconference now. Anything turn up so far? Preliminary analysis bears out our theory. The call was initiated by Hunter, somewhere in the Bremer sector 6 months ago. The recording you pulled is intact, but... Watcher 9?
Splicing and decryption complete.
Ooh, I got a bad feeling about this.
Rules of the Chorus Covenant. I call this meeting to order.
Spare us the corporate posture and report.
Since you're in a hurry, Senator Varala and Representative Shuru are predictable as always.
And Commodore?
All taken care of. What about you? Those earnest Padawans keeping you up at night?
Different participants on different data streams. Processing.
That explains the double things.
There's Hunter. What about the others? I don't know.
Domain is unsettled, as we expected. I must again raise the concern. Do we overplay our hand?
There is the chance it will spin out of control. Darth Angral, Darth Barris, now the children are awakening.
For each, there is a Republic counterbalance.
We're letting loose the reins, but we're not taking off their blinders. Sit back and enjoy the spectacle.
However much power they've got, they see their plan as a risk.
To bicker. Each of us agreed to the timetable. Each of us reports success in our own sphere.
Ambition must never be our master. Patience serves our noble cause best. But if our enforcer approves...
I do, I swear.
Then we move forward to Armageddon.
Keeper, the War Council needs you. Sir?
Ah! Talk to me, Keeper. Look at me.
We need security and a medical team.
What the hell was that?
What's our status?
Keeper and the others are on life support. Fixers theorize the transmission had a hidden overlay. A code or image only a genetically enhanced mind could recognize. Designed to overwhelm and shut down the brain.
They knew it would take an enhanced mind to find the data. This was insurance against that possibility.
Losing this many analysts, forget about Keeper. It's going to be a blow to the war. I'll support you where I can, but right now I've got a few dozen field agents without handlers. Your operation.
Take care of your people, Watcher 3. I'll proceed on my own.
While you were on Belsavis, Keeper was compiling leads on the planet Voss. If you want to head there, I'll see what I can pull up. I've apprised the Minister of Intelligence. If he needs to contact you, he knows how.
I didn't know them well, but I'm sorry, sir. We'll hunt down the people who did this.
That person who did the force-choking looking thing looked like, Watcher X. Oh, I'm hungry for some actual food. You could see the thing, the Knights of the Eternal Throne thing. If you don't know, the person in the back is Arkan's mother. I can't for some reason remember her name. The one in the foreground, however, on the left, is Balin. How do I know that? Oh, he's a white me off. What was I saying? Something. Is it a... Oh, I've forgotten already. Yeah, I've completely forgotten already. Oof. God damn it, Nisa. Can I jump through this? I can't. They should have like walker races. Jump, jump, jump. People drive around in walkers. Instead of a ship being clipped like you see here. Instead of ship being clipped, it has actual hitboxes. I'll travel to Voss and then I'll end the video. Voss. The Voss. How is this thing even in? Looks like it's in, but... Anywho, should have for a second thought. God damn it!
Seeing you return to the ship always warms my circuits, Master.
Happened again. But the pants and shit. Always wondering who the damn pants are. Right, Devon. Terminal. Should have realized it when I saw it on the damn map.
Cypher, hope you don't mind my checking in. You weren't expecting any other calls?
Hunter, my good friend. Who would I rather talk to?
I'm hoping no one. I get jealous. Your visit to Mega Security Ward 23 left it in bad shape. Now do I come into your house and break your things? But you finding that holotrap? Frying your keeper's synapses? That's kind of cosmic justice.
I saw you meeting with some sort of count.
Old friends of mine. You'd like them, but they're shy. Cypher, it's been fun. Playing tag, brainwashing you. Remember your keyword? But you keep coming, and we'll destroy your world. No friends, no allies, no empire left to fight for. Are you ready for that?
You're not just playing. You're really worried about me.
Who else can I whisper sweet things to? Do you know what it's like to have no identity? No one in the galaxy who can control you? It's terrifying and wonderful. If you live to see Imperial intelligence die, that's me giving you a taste of freedom.
That was most definitely interesting. Ooh, I just thought of something kind of cheeky. Well, in my opinion, it's cheeky. The video here. We'll see what's on the holodeck log next time. Stay tuned for it. Same noob time, same noob channel. Fuck.
This is Watcher 3 to Cypher.
You heard me. Bye bye now.